Top tourist attractions in Europe. Watch full video to find out the top tourist attractions in Europe for your next vacation. For most travelers, exploring European destinations is not only a must-do on their bucket list, but a lifelong journey, with many regions and cities to experience. So here are our top tourist attractions in Europe. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe our channel. Alright, let's start this video. Neuschwanstein Castle. One of the architectural projects of Mad King Ludwig II of Bavaria, Neuschwanstein Castle is the quintessential fairy tale castle. In fact, it was the castle's soaring spires and Romanesque revival style that inspired Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. Construction of the castle began in 1869, but sadly, Ludwig never got to live in his castle. He died in 1886, the same year of the castle's completion. Set in South Bavaria among forested mountains and mirror-like lakes, the picturesque setting of the castle is as impressive as the building itself. Santorini. One of the most popular destinations in Greece, Santorini may be one of the more expensive islands but definitely one of the most picturesque. Part of the Cyclades group, Santorini is well loved for its cliff-hanging villages, Venetian castles, scenic wine country and legendary sunsets. Whether you fly in or take the ferry from the other islands, it's impossible to miss the striking view of the mostly submerged caldera visible from quaint settlements atop lava-layered cliffs. The whitewashed settlements of Ferrandia are the island's most alluring destinations. In between the two towns, small villages cling to the cliff tops, offering quieter and more relaxed settings for your vacation. Santorini has more to offer than incredible vistas and multicolored beaches. The island is also home to ancient archaeological sites and museums that are worth exploring. Just be prepared to stop at every corner, as the views are never-ending. Tower Bridge. Fjords of Norway. Opened in 1894, the bridge crosses the Thames close to the Tower of London. Another London landmark, the bridge itself is a drawbridge powered by engine rooms which are located in the neo-Gothic North and South Towers, making this a feat of 19th century engineering. The bridge is still in use to this day and has even been modernized with lights that glimmer in the evening. Mont Saint-Michel. This famous fortified island is located around a kilometer off the northwestern shores of Normandy, France. Walking around Mont Saint-Michel might feel as if you have been transported back to another time. The monastery here dates back to the 8th century and is still in use today. The old walls and chapels are intriguing places to explore. Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik, Croatia's most glamorous tourist destination and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, centers on the magnificent Old Town area, contained within sturdy medieval defensive walls. Any first-time sightseeing tour of the city should begin with a walk around these sturdy old ramparts, which incorporate fortresses, towers, and cannons along the way. You'll also likely enter the Old Town through the famous Pile Gate, built in 1537 and one of the city's most impressive structures. Other fun things to do include exploring the Stradun, a wide 300-meter-long pedestrian thoroughfare lined with boutiques, cafes, and restaurants that's famous for its white limestone cobblestones. Other must-see attractions here include the attractive cathedral and the spectacular artifacts in its treasury, the spectacular square of the Loggia, a historic gathering place famous for its lovely old buildings and monuments, and Fort Lovrijenac, one of the country's most important fortresses. Canals of Venice. Venice is the original canal city. Every other canal city in the world is compared to Venice. Venice is the original canal city. Every other canal city in the world is compared to Venice. The enigmatic waterlogged city is the site of more than 150 waterways and 400 bridges, including the famous Bridge of Sighs. The main canal in Venice is the 2-mile-long Grand Canal, which flows past St. Mark's Square and is lined with some of Venice's historic architecture, from the medieval to the Baroque. Gondoliers punt visitors around wearing striped shirts and wide-brimmed hats, but boats on the river are not just for tourists, they are also used for everyday jobs such as rubbish collection. Eiffel Tower. Named after Gustave Eiffel, the unmistakable symbol of Paris is a sight that must be witnessed when visiting the French capital. Constructed between 1887 and 1889, the tower was originally built to be the impressive entrance to the 1889 World's Fair. The tower stands at 324 meters tall and was amazingly the world's tallest man-made structure until the Empire State Building took the title in 1930. Take the lift all the way to the observation deck of the tower and marvel at the views of the Parisian boulevard and pattern of parks below. Or simply sit on the Champ de Mars and marvel at the lattice structure itself. Hagia Sophia. For almost 1,000 years, Hagia Sophia was the biggest cathedral in the world and is still a fantastic structure to set eyes on. Originally built as an Eastern Orthodox cathedral in 537 AD when Istanbul was named Constantinople, Hagia Sophia became an Ottoman mosque from 1453 and is today a museum for all faiths to enjoy. The dome of the Hagia Sophia is a marvel in itself, and the building as a whole perfectly reflective of Byzantine architecture, as well as Istanbul's patchwork heritage. Fjords of Norway. One of the top reasons many people travel to Norway is to see its majestic fjords. Shaped by glaciers over an incomprehensibly long 2.5 million years or so, the towering U-shaped valleys and their carved cliffs create a stunning landscape that's almost too huge to take in. Shaped by glaciers over an incomprehensibly long 2.5 million years or so, the towering U-shaped valleys and their carved cliffs create a stunning landscape that's almost too huge to take in. Taking a cruise ship is a great way to see the soaring walls of the fjords as the boat glides on the waters. Alternatively, hiking atop the fjords offers a bird's-eye view of the incredible landscape. Rome, Italy, hosts the Colosseum, which is one of the world's 7 wonders. Sometimes called the Flavian Amphitheater, the Colosseum is an oval-shaped amphitheater in the center of the city. Constructed from concrete and sand, it is the largest amphitheater in the world. The Colosseum's construction was initiated in AD 72 by Emperor Vespasian and was finished by AD 80 by his successor, Titus. The Colosseum had the capacity to host about 80,000 spectators and 80 entrances at the time of its construction. Mock sea battles, animal hunts, famous battle reenactments, executions, and mythological dramas were just some of the public spectacles held at the Colosseum. Today, this wonder of the world is a popular tourist attraction and serves as the iconic symbol of Imperial Rome. Hope you enjoy the top tourist attractions of Europe. Tell us about your experiences in Europe in the comments section. Like our video to help other people to explore Europe places. Subscribe our channel to explore more places in the world. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for more updates. Thank you watching. Goodbye.